Well, hello. We find ourselves here in Medicine Bow, Wyoming, and this is the Vidawoo rock formation. Now, these are granite rock, and this whole area, all the way up to Pole Mountain, was heaved up from the center of the earth. It's granite. A couple billion years ago. And through erosion and time, Pole Mountain's up this way. Through erosion and time, they have formed some phenomenal structures, animals, lizards, turtles, snakes, whatever, looking things to imagine. And I'm going to take you into this. This section is called the Vidawoo, a sacred area for the Arapaho, where young Arapaho would come to do their vision quest and inspiration and meditate, also to hunt, fish, gather lodge poles, and ceremonies were all here in Vidawoo. So let me see if I can show you some of these structures. Now there are many balancing rocks, as you can see here on the left, but that one in front of us kind of looks like a English riding saddle, doesn't it? Let me take you further into the park. Now you will find Pole Mountain and Vidawoo, which is on the south end of Pole Mountain formation, about 20 miles west of Cheyenne, Wyoming. But this whole central area of Wyoming has been heaved up granite, and it just sticks out everywhere. I'm not sure what this formation is, but I'll look it up for you. Now, here's a closer look at that formation I showed you with a balancing rock up at the top. And here's another look at that balancing rock on the top. Let me take you around here to the Box Canyon. So you can see I'm just turning around and heading straight into a blind canyon. You can see the balancing rocks off in the distance, and you're welcome to go out and climb most of this. You see hikers all over the place. I am not healthy enough to do all of this, but it's just simply breathtaking. I'll be if that formation doesn't look like a mutant ninja turtle right there. Now, hopefully this will give you an idea of the sheer size of this hill, starting up there and coming down to here. But you're talking some serious boulders. Here's a part of a car to show you the size of these things. But like I was saying, you're welcome to climb. And if you look up here, if I can hold this still enough for you, you'll be able to see maybe a dozen people up there climbing on the rocks. Good time to have a sore throat here. Let me see if I can hold this a little stiller for you. Stiller is not a word. And I might try to get the tripod out to show you the people climbing on this rock. There you go. I hope this is steady enough for you to see. But you see these people right Right there's the guy, and there's the guy at the top, and there's another half dozen coming up this face right here. And this is all in Medicine Bow, Wyoming. And Medicine Bow is important because they gathered much of their medicine from this area, and tribes came from hundreds of miles, maybe thousands. Medicine men came to Medicine Bow to gather healing things and to meditate and cleanse themselves. And this area was for meditation and cleansing. They got to be up there probably almost a third of a mile, maybe, or a quarter of a mile. Hope you can see them. Like I say again, you can get the size, feel for the size of these boulders. There's a little tiny car right there. I'm not going to do much climbing. Like I say, you can see people all over these rocks.